with 11 points, but they'll pick up quite a few points there. And that will vault them up in the standings as we get set now for the mixed team gold medal match. And this is also an intriguing matchup between the USA and India. India qualifying third this week. After eliminations in qualifying, they're the #3 team coming in, and they made it to this gold medal match. India edged Ukraine by 1 in a shoot-off. Then they KO'd Italy by 1 in the quarterfinals. And then they won another shoot-off in the semifinals with Russia. Both teams scoring 19 points, but India closer to the center of the target. So they will line up today with Purvasha Sudhir Sende on your left and Abhishek Verma on your right. Sende will turn 16 on the 26th of this month. So a young up-and-coming archer for India. And now Team USA. 2 archers who have already been out on this field this morning in team competition. This duo defeated Croatia by 3, Turkey by 5 in the quarterfinals, and then Mexico in the semifinals. Now Americans beat India in the semifinals at stage 1 in Shanghai, and they are now 3-0 against India in mixed team competition as a nation. Now this particular team is comprised of Crystal Galvin on your left and Braden Gelantine on your right. They'll be on target #1. Crystal Galvin winning a women's team gold medal this morning. Braden Gelantine settling for a men's silver medal. Both medaling already and looking for their second medal of the day.
Okay, boys and girls.
So just about set to go.
You got this, Crystal.
Outside Centennial Hall in Wroclaw, Poland. Few clouds coming overhead, offering some relief from the heat. But a warm, warm, warm day here in Poland. Almost 30 degrees Celsius. Crystal Galvin was hot this morning as well.
9 seconds.
Wasn't happy with the shot when she released it. And now Braden Gelantine. Braden
Shot,
with a
Braden.
10.
High side.
Braden, the 2012 gold medalist at the World Cup final in Tokyo. Came to Poland ranked 9th in the world.
Check. Confidence time.
Now a good look at Abhishek Verma, 25-year-old who is ranked 20th and comes up with a 9.
9. Abhishek.
And now our first look at the 15-year-old Purvasha Sudhir Sende.
Win check karo. 10, short.
Solid shot.
Purvasha.
You can see a bit more wind coming through the stadium now. It's actually going from right to left, whereas previous match it was a little bit left to right. So,
how would you adjust to that?
with your compound, underneath the scope we've got a little bubble, and most compounders, certainly at a distance of 50 meters, be looking to bubble and just tilt the bow over a little bit to counteract the wind.
Galvin with a pair of 9s. Gelantine hoping to come up with a pair of 10s. And he does. So Braden off to a good start in this first end. Verma with more experience internationally, leading off and doing his job.
Timing भी check करो अभी. Shot.
Ooh, just off the line. But not a bad start for Sende, 15 years old. Sende ranked 47th in the world. She finished 9th at stage 2 in Medellin this summer. Took a team bronze medal at stage 3 in Antalya, where she also finished 9th individually. So for 15 years old,
It's amazing.
on the international stage, yeah.
I think we're probably looking at the legacy here of archery being included in the Commonwealth Games in Delhi 4 years ago. She would have been just 11 or 12 years old.
Amazing.
Probably a spectator at that time, possibly an archer, and here she is on a World Cup stage, shooting really well.
Shooting very well, looking very calm and composed, although I imagine her heart is beating a little faster than usual.
I hope so. It needs to be, otherwise you shouldn't be here.
You got to have the adrenaline going a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
38 all. After that first end, if you're just joining us, Russia took the mixed team bronze medal, defeating Mexico by 1 point.
All right, Crystal. Great. Nice strong shots.
And I like the kicks. Orange.
Trainers, you're American, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Just figured that one out. If you'd have said sneakers, I would have been with you straight away. But
No. Going with kicks.
never heard of that one before.
No sneakers? Yeah.
Nice. Same hole.
Just inside the line, so Braden Gelantine continues his fine shooting. Verma shot well in the first end, but he counters with a 9, which is all right as long as his partner comes up with a 10.
Win check कराओ, win check. Win check. Checks.
Puravasha puts her right down the middle.
Good shot. Purvaza.
Really impressive to such a young girl.
Yeah, looks a little pleased with herself.
So you're right.
Should be.
Yeah.
So we're still tied, 57 all. It's Crystal Govan from the Ohio area. And again, getting out of there pretty quick. She's known on her last 2 shots. She hasn't been happy with that.
Yeah, she just doesn't seem to really finish a shot off for me. She just, no real follow through. She jumps off the line. You've got to stand up there and shoot a normal shot and speed everything else up.
Nice. X.
Boom.
Solid there from Braden.
Braden,
Stances maybe just slightly.
big time shot right there. Team sport, that's what it's about. Teammates picking each other up.
Confidence.
Verma, who's been shooting outside of India since 2006. Quite a bit of international experience. Back-to-back 9s for Abhishek. And now Sende, who had a shot at Lausanne coming to Poland. Didn't quite qualify, but got a feeling we may see her at the World Cup finals before you know it.
Another interesting thing here between the teams, quite often you put your sort of best or your strongest archer on last, particularly because if this goes to a shoot-off, the last arrow can be the most pressurised. And it's interesting to see America have gone with Braden. He's got loads more experience, I should imagine, than his partner there, and he's going last. And yet we've got the 15-year-old girl from India shooting which is really the pressure shot. So it's quite interesting to see that. You don't often see that. So
maybe the coaches are trying to find out a little bit about her and see how she reacts in that situation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a big stage to do that on, and I think she's doing very, very well.
She has shot very, very well. Purvasha Sudhir Sende. Again, she will turn 16 on the 26th of this month. And right now, her team is only trailing by 1. It's 76-75 USA. Midway through this match, gold medal match, mixed team competition here in Wroclaw, Poland. Our coverage brought to you by Kia, Fila, Sport Toto, Turkish Airlines, Longines, Hoyt, and Easton Arrows. Trailing by 1, Verma will shoot first for India. And as Nikki Hunt said, the more experienced archer leading off, putting the youngster in the cleanup spot. Kind of an interesting style.
Short 10.
Very,
Nice execution.
very placid, very calm at the line.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what you need. She's certainly doing that well, and a lovely execution, follow through of her shot as well.
So the 9 and the 10 providing a bit of an opportunity right now for Govin and Gelantine.
Nice. Left side X.
And again, she
Left
kind of
side X.
bails out of there, but worked out that time.
Yeah,
Shot.
stronger shot that time, I think.
Bottom line, it was a 10, which is what Gelantine's looking for himself.
Nice.
On target.
Liner low left. Got it.
Braden ringing that bell. Back-to-back 10s. 2-point edge now for the United States, 96-94.
Excellent.
Verma with a 10
Same shot.
as he seeks his first World Cup medal.
Aram se. Big man.
He was 4th in mixed team at the World Championships in Balek last fall. Look at the concentration on the part of Sende, who sends it home. I must say, I'm really impressed by her.
Yeah, I think she's going to be one to watch in the future, for sure.
Crystal, who won a gold medal at Marrakesh at the first stage of the indoor campaign last fall. Won a gold medal this morning with the women's team. She continues the string of 10s for the United States, and Braden Gelantine follows up.
Just
Yeah,
out of the
nice,
X,
nice
right
finish
side.
there.
10s across the board for the United States in that end.
The USA, so they now lead 116 to 114.
So it is a 2-point lead for Team USA after 3 ends. Tied after the first end at 38 all. USA led by 1 point
So 2 points to lead.
after the second end at 76-75. And then it was a 2-point lead after 3 ends, 116-114.
Women's team competition.
But again, an arrow here, an arrow there, who knows?
Yeah, that's right. We're only halfway through, so anything can happen at this point. 2 points in it.
Very competitive process in India to try to be on these traveling squads and go to these stages on the World Cup. They have selection shoots before each event, so it's highly competitive and teams change all the time.
Yeah, it's good to see, and they've obviously got a wealth of archers right now who are shooting really competitively, so it's fantastic.
We will see Deepika Kumari tomorrow in recurve. She's been really not on the scene so much this season, but she'll be, I think, in 3 events tomorrow.
Yeah, I think she's had to change back to her previous coach. And equipment changes, so
Went back to her old bow.
That's right, yeah.
The 9, not the start that Abhishek Verma was looking for. Need to be shooting 10s from here on out to have a chance. One would think.
Text.
All right, Crystal.
Purvasha putting another one in the 10 ring.
Nice job.
As does Crystal Govin.
Tweener low.
Crystal competing outdoors for the first time in her career at a World Cup event. And may go home. Well, will go home with a pair of medals, and they both might be gold.
Tough, man. Way to go.
As Braden Gelantine builds the lead up to 3. So with 2 arrows to go, a 3-point deficit for India.
That's not going to help things.
And that may have sealed their fate right there, if it hadn't been sealed already.
But what do we see in Turkey? Was it, no, in Colombia with the French team? Was that 4
Against
4 or 5
the Netherlands, yeah.
5-point turnover, I think, to a shoot-off, was it? So it's not over until it's over.
That shot straying out of the 10 ring for Purvasha Sudhir Sende, but a very, very impressive performance by Sende here on this stage in Wroclaw, Poland, as now the United States, with a little bit of a cushion, can afford a 9 here or there. All it takes is 7 or more to win it. And Braden Gelantine can pretty much do that with his eyes closed.
Away, guys.
That'll do it as Braden Gelantine drills a 10 to finish it off. And the USA, Govin and Gelantine teaming up to defeat Team India. But you have to come away from that not just impressed by the performance by the United States, but really, really impressed by Purvasha Sudhir Sende.
Yeah, definitely. A 15-year-old standing on this big stage. It's fantastic, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of her in the future.
Combination of good training, good coaching, and obviously some great athletic ability as well.
Yeah, definitely. She just looked so calm, didn't she, on the line? I think, you know, it's one of the skills you can't really teach. So to bring that, you know, it's just a matter of more practice now, and we'll see her back next year, I'm sure.
155-151, your final score, as the USA wins the gold medal and India settles for the silver. Russia taking home the bronze just moments ago. So congratulations to Crystal Govin and Braden Gelantine. Great day for Crystal Govin.